Hey, 반갑습니다. About a year before I came here to Korea, I opened this YouTube account, SeoulTee, and I was watching all the videos, trying to figure out what Korea was going to be like for me, from all the folks who were already here doing Korea themselves. And I just decided one day to take a leap of faith, and I left. And when I got here, I started making my own videos, and I started a blog, and now I've got 15,000 subscribers. And I just want to say thank you very much to all of you who have subscribed and continue to watch and encourage me, give me ideas, and just keep me going over the past 3 years. So along the way, some folks had said, hey Tom, why don't you do a Draw My Life video or 50 facts about me? And I was like, I don't even know 50 facts about myself. So I went online, I looked at all the different 50 facts about me blogs and videos and put together my own list here. So here are 50 facts about me, SeoulTee, for 15,000 subscribers. I'm gonna have to read from my list here because I didn't memorize 50 things about myself. So please forgive me as I look down at my list, but let's get started. First thing, some of you probably know this about me. I am half North Korean. I don't have a Korean name. In college, I studied economics. I'm 6'3". I'm a Scorpio for those of you that follow that kind of stuff. My favorite Korean snack, here's some food things. My favorite Korean snack is seogang, which is like a shrimp flavored crunchy snack. My favorite American meal is a steak with garlic mashed potatoes. My favorite dessert back home is a chocolate brownie sundae. Favorite snack cake back in America, Twinkies. Duh. Favorite Korean food, daejigukbap. My favorite foreign food is Middle Eastern. My favorite comfort food, might surprise you, it's not fried chicken, it's McDonald's. I know, I'm bad. Creamy or crunchy peanut butter, definitely creamy. Last thing I do each day is I play these hidden object games online. Kind of makes my eyes tired and I fall asleep. I've lived in 5 states, New Hampshire, Massachusetts, New York, New Jersey, and Florida, which is where my home is at. Also, back home in Florida, I was knocked off my motorcycle going over 60 miles an hour on a 4-lane wide highway on a holiday. And somehow I miraculously ended up on my feet and I just walked off the highway. So I'm supposed to be here talking to you. I can say the alphabet backwards, but I'm not going to do it here for this video. Just kidding. ZYXWV UTS RQP ONM LKJIH GFEDCBA. I always write in cursive. I still have my tonsils and my appendix. I have a tattoo, but don't ask. My favorite ice cream. For those of you from the South, Georgia, Florida, Publix Moose Tracks. There is no substitute. I used to be a certified lifeguard, and it probably sounds a little bit more romantic than it really is. I was actually a lifeguard in a health club, which mainly consisted of old ladies doing jazzercise in the pool. Sweet or salty foods. I have a sweet tooth, so definitely sweet. And I don't really have many nicknames other than SeoulTee, but my brother does call me Jer, which is short for Jericho Bomb. Still have no idea where that came from. Music I'm listening to right now, Alter Bridge and POD. What inspires me? People who overcome obesity. Half empty or half full? These days, definitely half full. When I'm nervous or really thinking, I go like this to the back of my head. I kind of believe in aliens, and I also don't have a smartphone, which is probably more strange than believing in aliens. I do pray regularly, and I also have a strange future dream of owning a tiny house, for any of you familiar with the tiny house movement. This is a great one. When I was about 10 years old, I shot my brother's friend between the eyes with my BB gun. My favorite cartoon? Ren and Stimpy, which probably explains why I shot my brother's friend between the eyes. I was 10 merit badges short of Eagle Scout, and I also have a scar on my chin from the Cub Scout Rocket Derby. You build these little rockets, you blast them up in the air, and when you go chasing after them, one of my friends was in front of me, we were looking up in the air, he decided to do an about face and smash his head into my chin. It was a highlight of the day, there was blood everywhere. When I was 15 years old, I played AAU basketball, and I also met Kato Kalin in person in Miami. My favorite Sesame Street character was Don Music. Still is Don Music, because he'll never get it. Never, never, never. I don't remember my dreams unless I have one when I'm taking a nap, and those dreams are usually really weird. What do I miss most about America? Diversity. My favorite actor was Philip Seymour Hoffman. Still is my favorite actor. My favorite actress is Natalie Portman. I cut my own hair. And I was also in New York City, living there when 9/11 happened. I actually had to walk home to Brooklyn over the Brooklyn Bridge because they had shut everything down, for those of you that remember that. My favorite accent is from New Zealand. Favorite thing I watched recently is True Detective. Favorite movie of all time? Dumb and Dumber, because you really wimped out back there, man. I love Lay's salt and vinegar chips. And that brings me to number 50, which is my favorite quote. And one more time, I just want to say thank you to everybody for 15,000 subscribers. It's meant the world to me. So here's to 15,000 more. Favorite quote, you can tell me where it's from. Not by power nor by might, but by my spirit. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Peace. You know, I get asked this question a lot by a lot of different people from different age groups. Everything from high school kids all the way up to people in their 50s and 60s. And so I'm going to ask you the same thing here for Camp Chats this week. And that is how I got started teaching abroad and what that path was like.